and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? All right, first pitch coming up. Jake Mangum now at the plate. And the home opener is underway.
Ball, that's down.
Sanchez, a 6'6" southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Grounds one to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hey!
Strike on the inside corner. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-2. In the air, right field. Garcia takes it in for the out. And there's two away. Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the Pirates, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A solo shot. Trey Turner now. Out towards right center field. O'Hearn, long run on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
Man at first. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Adolis Garcia. Acrobatic throw for one.
Out.
Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. Top of the second, Brandon Lau digs in now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball, that's out.
Strike two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Hey! No, inside.
Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And it's a 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. One away. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. First offering way inside, almost got him. In the air, fairly deep to right field. O'Hearn in position. That is the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ball 1, no strikes. Way out front for strike 2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-0. There goes the runner. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Mangum at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner takes off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that will drop foul. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. To the plate, and he's out.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oops, he came home with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the K. Huge. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. That one the other way. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. You can pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on.
Realmuto runs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And they got him. Couldn't make it back in time. So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Nope, that's down. Nope, outside.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. That ends the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Marsh gets under it. He's got it. And there's one down. This is Joey Barton. Struck out looking his first time. To short, could be two. Flips it. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go. Bottom four. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ball two.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. And first offering is fouled off.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
There's a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cook under it. And there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. O'Hearn settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman, number 2, Spencer Holy.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Triolo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Up the middle and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. In the air, left field, Mangum on the run towards the line. Lunging, but it gets down.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of...
Runner takes off, ball outside.
Ball one.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Up the middle, Gonzalez. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So up next, Justin Crawford. He's 0 for 1.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Rule the swing. Next offering is fouled back. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Cook settles under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay, safe at the plate.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Turnpike Series continues now. Top of the 6th inning. Billy Cook now at the plate.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Oh, that's inside.
Just missed.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. On the ground, Turner throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one out to right. Garcia on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Keller back to work. Up the middle, Gonzalez whips it to first on the run.
Safe,
but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Turner runs. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close.
That's ball two.
In the air, right side. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. And there's two down. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Adolis Garcia. Hit hard on the ground to short. Inning over. We go to the top of the seventh. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. Hit on the ground to short. Turner gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Strike two.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, number 79. He's into the game with the bases empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per hit.
Runner on the go. Out to short. Gonzalez to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And here is Bryson Stott. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Out towards right center field. O'Hearn on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Foul ball. Smoked on the ground to second. 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, number 29. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2.
Nope.
Really good take,
That's
especially
inside.
with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Oh, look at the stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryce Harper. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd homer of the night. Tapped softly on the ground. On to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Mangum has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Cook on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Siggy, do players get bored during blowouts?
Well, it just depends. I mean, some days, Boog, when you're blowing it out, like you're getting a lot of hits and you're putting some numbers up in the columns. The worst thing on blowout games is if you're that guy with the goose egg and everybody else has got multiple knocks and you went over. You're just saying, man, what is wrong with me?
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Swings through the sweeper.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Ground ball right side. Stop. Throw to first in time. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Sanchez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John.